Okay, so we are getting almost at the end of this week. I'm very happy because now you have an idea of who you are, and you have a map of your skills, of your strengths, of your areas of improvement. You have also the external things, the opportunities and the challenges, and how you will change those opportunities in those challenging opportunities. It's one thing is missing now. Who are your clients? Why we're doing all of this is because we want to attract a specific people, and those people are something that we can call your clients. To whom you would like to attract, to which network you would like to participate, or to whom you want to show your capabilities. I will assume that are the employers or the employees or your future partners. So what employers are looking for, how we can attract these potential partners or potential employees, why somebody would like to work with you, basically is why somebody would like to work with you, or why you would like to work with them. That's the entire thing of the branding. The branding is actually selecting those people, attracting those people who will work with you. Yeah. So now you have to make a decision, who is your audience? And once you understand who your audience, then you can start focus those skills and abilities, your strengths, on those audience. For example, suppose you're an amazing singer, but you're not looking for a job to being a singer. It's your hobby. Your real skill or something that you want to show to the world is not being a singer, but being a writer. So then your skills that you have to focus will be in writing. So all of these things you have to actually make a decision of who is your audience. Now, what are the top 10 skills that the employers want? That's the big question. There is a lot of research about that, and I use a national survey that made in the United States 2 years ago. They sent survey to thousands of employers, and they asked them if they have an employee at front, what they're looking for this person to have. So there was 10 skills that they claim they needed. So I will go for these 10 skills because that will help you to understand the person you want to attract and what the person or organization that you want to attract to yourself. One is verbal communication. So the employers are saying that they're looking for a person who is able to express ideas clearly and is confident in the speech. So if you don't have those abilities, then go to a speech therapy, or maybe a speaking lesson, or those things. Now, another thing that they need is your ability to work in groups, teamwork. I am an introvert. To me, it's very difficult to meet and work in a group. It was very difficult, but I learned. So there are things that you can do in your life that even is out of your comfort zone, you can do it. And if you are not an extrovert and you are introvert, you have to start learning how to work in things. The third ability, which is a surprise because I wasn't thinking about that ability, is something they call commercial awareness. They're looking with the people who is able to understand the finances of the organization they work. They want a person who understands the environment and how the economy affects whatever activity they're doing. The fourth ability is one of my favorites because I was just asking you before to investigate. Remember how I was telling you when we're talking about the challenges and the opportunities, I was asking you, go and read newspaper, go read journals, join to professional networks, organizations, because that is your ability to investigate and analyze and use all of this information to your favor. And this is something that employers are looking for, a person who got the information and is able to solve problems with that information. The fifth ability is the easy one for you because it is called self-motivation. And I believe if you're here, it's because you're a self-motivator. So basically that ability you can scratch, it's not your problem, but they're looking for a person who is self-motivated. Now, I know this will be long for you, but I have to go over to the next 6 abilities. That will be short, okay? The sixth ability, the ability number 6, is the drive. They want people who have this internal drive and have determination to get things done. That's what they're looking. And I believe you are in that way. You are thinking in that way. Since you are branding yourself and thinking what you want to do in your life and decided what skill do you need for that and analyzing the environment, you have that internal drive. So another thing, you need to scratch it. This ability number 7 is the written communication. They want a person who is able to communicate clearly in writing, especially because we in the new world, we sending emails back and forward and negotiate things via the writing, via the reading, via the emails or the writing. They're looking for that person. That can be learned. I mean, you can learn how to write memos. You can learn how to write emails. You can learn how to write, soap operas. Whatever you want to learn, it's matter of learning. The last 3 are very easy. Planning and organization. They need somebody who has this capability. They plan activities, carry them, and do them in an effective way. Okay? Then it's flexibility. That's easy because we know we are in a world of change, so we really need a person who is flexible. So that's not a surprise. Oh, they need somebody flexible. That's something that is needed. In the Buddhist philosophy, something that I learned when I was studying the Buddhist philosophy was the change. The only thing that is constant is the change, and you have to accept that. When something bad happens to you, you say, this will change. And you wait, and it will change. The only thing I didn't like too much is when something good happened to you and you're enjoying too much, unfortunately, that also will change. So make sure that you enjoy that moment because that may also change. So being flexible is very important. And the last one is time management. For those who do not have the personality that like to keep deadlines, that is a challenge for some of you and maybe a benefit for those who do have it. So this is something that the employers are asking, the ability to keep the deadlines. Obviously because we relate it with productivity and effectivity with that. I also included in your package, you will see an Excel sheet called 21st Century Skills, and it's all the skills that they have analyzed, listed, and they believe a person of the 21st century needs. I don't want you to do nothing with those skills. I just want to go over, read it, think about that, and start classifying the skills that you feel you need in your work, and you feel you will need to attract the employer you want to attract, or you feel you need to attract the employee or the partner. Whatever you need to attract, you need to understand those skills. Those skills are very similar to this theme. They have 6, like creativity, communication, information literacy, problem solving. Mostly are the same that we mentioned. With this, now we are ready to the last part of this class, which is branding. Now we are ready to brand ourselves because we understand who we are. So I will see you in a little while.